Hey guys, this is Kevin. Sometimes if you get a HP 6978 or like a 6878, whatever, 6 something 78 or or the better model using the 920 cartridge like a 8022, you might have this kind of strange pattern. This is printed on a 910 cartridge and 8022, and then this one is printed on the 6978. Let me make this simple. This problem is because you have a bad printhead, but I won't show you how to fix a printhead in this video because it will be a long video next time, and I'm waiting for some parts, some attachment to shoot that video. So today we're going to focus on uncasing 6978, and also we're going to show you how to change to a new printhead. If you need a new printhead, if you need a printhead, you can go to BCH Technologies.com and looking for a printhead. Just type in HP printhead on the search bar, and it's going to pull out the results for you. All of our printhead are refurbished by Abby, and we're going to refurbish just one day before we ship off the printhead, so it will be absolutely perfect and absolutely fresh. That's the difference between us and the cheaper printhead on eBay. Also, we shoot from our lab, so there will be some noises. Here's Abby.
Hey guys, it's Abby here. So the first thing we need to do is open up this scanner so we can get to the top cover there. On the right side of the printer, there's going to be a hinge that hooks onto the scanner. So I just took a paint key and I hooked onto that hinge and pried it off. It takes just a little bit of force, but then once you do that, rest your scanner against something so it doesn't fall back, and then you can work on taking the screws off of that top cover. You won't be able to just yank off that top cover and pull it straight up because this LCD panel is connected to it. There's 3 tabs that you can use to take off that LCD panel, and I'm showing you where those 3 tabs are. They're on the bottom. So it just takes a little bit of prying that off and then disconnecting that FFC cable. Once you have that off, then you can take your top cover off. It took a little bit of sliding out from under the back hinges under the scanner, and then there's this other cable that's connected on the left side of the printer to the main board. Disconnect that, and then you should be able to take off that top cover completely. Now I'm going to be working on changing out the printhead. There's going to be 2 springs on either side of that printhead that hold it in place. So I just use this little tool to pry off the springs, and then I'm going to take my printhead and lift it out of that frame. I always turn it to the left just so I can see the back side where the cables go in, and I take them out that way. Once I have it, I'm going to take my next one, or my new one, not my next one, sorry, my new one, and I'm going to put that back in. I turn it to the left again. This way I can see where I'm putting my cables into. I'm not trying to feel and force them in, and that way I don't break any pins on the cables and create further errors. So put my frame all the way to the side and put my springs back on to hold the printhead in place, and I'm making sure right there that my encoder strip is in between the sensors so it can read it correctly. Place back in my ink cartridges, and then we're going to go ahead and run the first cleaning on it to see how that printhead looks. So it came out, and the black came out perfect, but I had no other colors. It didn't do that wonky wavy that the original printhead did, but I did need to flush my colors so it would print out a complete nozzle check. So as you can see, I do a little bit of a drawback. This way I can try to unclog whatever is clogged in the printhead. So I'll draw back on the blue and then flush it. I flush a little, draw back on the yellow, and then flush it. After I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put my cartridges back in, and then I'm going to wait for 2 hours. Coming back, I'll do my cleanings again. Here it prints out, and we'll see that I did get some color, but not completely. It showed a little bit of the magenta coming through, but I still needed to clean. So we'll do another cleaning, And we see magenta, orange, green, blue, black, but not a solid magenta. Our final came out good and we got this printer fixed. So happy printing, everyone.